On number 2, I'm trying to find the intersection point or intersection points of the two graphs. So my first step is I need to isolate for y in both of my equations. So the top equation, I want to subtract x squared from both sides. Then to get rid of the square, I'm going to take the square root. Now, whenever you take the square root of both sides of an equation, you do need to put the plus minus. So how we handle that with our graph is going to be, we really have to split it up. So y1 is going to be the positive version, and y2 is going to be the negative version. So it's one graph, but I need to split it up into two on my calculator. So then with the bottom one, I'm going to add x to both sides. So this will be y3 is x plus 2. Okay, so I'm going to type those into my y equals. And the window that I'm using for this one is -5 to 5, -5 to 5. You wouldn't have to use that window, but I found that that worked the best for this one. And this is our graph. So it's a circle and a line. This doesn't look like the circle connects, but it actually does connect here and here. It's just really steep, so it doesn't actually register, but it actually is there. So I need to find these two intersection points. So I'm going to go to second calc, and let's figure out what this point is first. So my first curve, it's kind of helpful to look up here. It's the y1. I'm looking at the top half of that circle, and press enter. And then I want to find the intersection point with a line. So you got to make sure that you have y3 selected as your second curve, and you press up and down to change which curve you're on, which equation you're on. Left and right navigate the current line or current function. Up and down switch which y you're on. So press up and down until you get to y3, and then press enter. And then we need to make a guess that's close to here, and press enter, and we get 1, 3. So we're halfway done. I need to go back into the intersection command, and this time I need to select y2 because that's the bottom half of my circle, and press enter. And then I need to get to y3. Again, up and down change which equation you're on. So you want the y2 and the y3 because we're trying to figure out what that intersection point is. And then make a guess that's close to that. Press enter, and we get -3 and -1. So if I go back to our problem, I'm going to sketch my graph. And my two intersection points were 1, 3, and -3, -1.